The best of NewsHour 2014 with Arnab Goswami.
हमारी सरकार आज इस्तीफा देती है.
A prisoner of his own image, Arvind Kejriwal has been one of controversy's favourite children. From positioning himself as the flag bearer of the common man to flying business class, he's been caught in an image trap. And the NewsHour questioned why there's many a slip twixt cup and lip when it comes to the Aam Aadmi Party.
Is an Aam Aadmi not allowed to travel business class? Is that a problem? I mean, if somebody gives a free ticket to an Aam Aadmi, should he say, no, I'm Aam Aadmi, business class is only for Khas Aadmi, and therefore I should not travel?
Okay, so
I mean,
nothing
is that,
wrong.
No.
Nothing wrong.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting a free ticket, what's wrong with it?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Aam Aadmi Party says being Aam Aadmi is a state of mind. This is going to be one of the quotable quotes of the year. And my point is, in your political campaigns, you have carefully tried repeatedly to adopt a literal image of the Aam Aadmi, mark my words, not a metaphorical one. So you can't turn around and say it's a metaphorical.
I'm
it's a
sorry
state
to
of
say
mind.
that we have the visual metaphor
So any action
of Infosys CEO V. Balakrishnan being an Aam Aadmi. I am wearing a 5,000 rupees shirt. That's the visual metaphor. Yeah, 5,000 rupees.
So you are wearing 5,000 rupees shirt in
that's the visual metaphor, because when I was working as a journalist, I was taking home a salary of 3 lakhs per month.
Okay.
Look, it's all dramatics. It's dramatics for a person who is an absolute opportunist. Absolute opportunist.
I'm a likable politician.
You're a likable politician?
Yeah. I'm a middle class, likable politician. But I'm not just a politician.
I would like to remind the people that when they were provided the government car, which were the ambassadors, they said they will not try to have a luxury. Then all their ministers bought an Innova car.
Go try telling the people of Delhi. Try telling the people of Delhi this, Ashish Khaitan, कि जो no. आप कहिए कि आम आदमी सोच में है, सोच विचार में है. हम जो कपड़े पहनते हैं, रेडियो स्टेशन में जो बोलते हैं, उसकी विश्वास मत कीजिए. हम जो पीछे पर्दे जो करते हैं, प्राइवेट जेट में जो करते हैं, जब बाहर जाते हैं, उसको भी लोग मानेंगे. लोग आपको कहेंगे, were you real? Were you honest? Or were you just one big, allow me to complete, were you one big, gigantic, well-crafted marketing gimmick? Because your words have to match your actions.
For debate on the point, I'm saying that to become a politician, you have to make personal sacrifice. We have decided to walk the talk. We have taken this risk. We have put our life on the line. We have put our family on the line. Don't mock my honesty. Don't mock my honesty. Don't say that only you're the one who's carrying the mandate.
Am I an honest or dishonest politician? What kind of rubbish is this?
You
to say that I'm a dishonest politician? You are a dishonest party. Everything you do is dishonest. This is not correct. Of course I'm an honest politician. You name damn one thing where I made money. This is not correct.
A party of Robert.
I don't like this.
A party of Robert Badal.
If you have made sacrifice, I've made enough and more sacrifices.
Congress party is the most dishonest party.
You are a dishonest person to say that.
Okay.
We do our politics seriously.
The fact is,
name one case.
One second, gentlemen. No,
Why
one
do you
second.
do this?
I request both sides to come down, including
This is not
Ashish
done.
Khaitan. My question to
That's
Hartosh
one
Singh
bad
is this.
review coming from you, I'm not mine.
And Ashish Khaitan, you must have one value, which is whether you're a journalist or politician, learn to listen for a change. My question is, and please listen. Yes, thank you. Now my question is to Hartosh. You see, what is the bottom line issue? And Hartosh, you must have thought, do I even exist in this debate? Well, I'm really sorry, but you can't blame me for this one. My question is very simply this. What are we debating tonight? Arvind Kejriwal, prisoner of his own image. The lies, LIES, the lies of the Sri Lankans that the 5 Tamil fishermen were drug traffickers, that's the biggest lie. There you are, your balloon has burst.
From a liar, how to write a letter to a foreign dignitary?
You can't write a letter. Why don't you write to Rajapaksa? Are you scared that your relationship will get worse?
Write a letter, you liar.
Your personal friendship with Rajapaksa is more important than the lives of 5 fishermen?
They had barely recovered from the worst electoral defeat post-independence. And there was further embarrassment in store. As Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi was caught catching 40 winks in Parliament. We wondered if he was serious about price rise, which was being debated. As the Congress rushed to his defence, the NewsHour debated Rahul Gandhi's participation in a rare appearance in Parliament.
Rahul Gandhi is in the line of sight of the leaders from the other side, right? The BJP leaders probably looking at him. So if he's sleeping off, many of them would have seen him dozing off. Why didn't they tell him that, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, don't go off to sleep?
Now, please give the guy a break, yaar.
What do you mean? What do you mean give the guy a break? A Congress vice president goes off to sleep in parliament.
Just listen, yeah. Just listen, Arnab. He wasn't sleeping, he wasn't snoring, he was just catching 40 winks.
But come on!
The number of people in what is it, Arnab?
This is
the
amazing.
Number of people who catch 40 winks, and he would wake up, go catch. He probably had a late night before. I mean, you mentioned the House of Commons. Half the MPs in the House of Commons are asleep after lunch. Ask Lord Meghnad Desai. But he's not sleeping, he's catching 40 winks. Rahul Gandhi has many weaknesses, but catching 40 winks in Parliament is not one of them. And if you bar MPs who catch 40 winks in Parliament,
I mean, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what everyone in the country is talking about. Video footage of Rahul Gandhi dozing off in the Lok Sabha during a debate on price rise. It happens between 12:32 and about 1:02, goes viral on the social media. The Congress vice president, seen in different shots, is seen with closed eyes, head tilting to the right, tries very hard to be awake, and eventually, you know, all the carping comments that are going on social media probably justified. Today, the Congress party,
the Congress party had a heavy breakfast.
You can have a heavy breakfast there, then you don't have to come to Parliament to sleep it off. It's bad for your image. What impact is this going to have on Rahul Gandhi's image? Meghnad Desai.
Or, you know, I think ideally somebody from BJP should have raised a point of order to the Speaker and asked, is it in order that the Honourable Gentleman should be falling asleep? And that would have been a nice little amusing incident. Said done, Rahul would have woken up. Instead of which he is being filmed through the speech.
How many people in the House of Lords sleep? Meghnad, you know, you're a member of the House of Lords.
I said, Vinod, I said,
old fogies that gets...
Yeah, we can all believe perhaps that Rahul Gandhi was thinking so hard about how to solve the problem of price rise. He reflected so deeply into the subject that he actually had to close his eyes and doze off. That is the kind of introspection this country does not need. This is the kind of embarrassment the Congress party does not need.
Rahul Gandhi versus Smriti Irani versus Kumar Vishwas. The most eagerly watched contest of elections 2014 played out in battleground Amethi. Could there be an upset win in the Gandhi bastion? Could Amethi spring a surprise? The NewsHour debated who would emerge triumphant in this high-stakes battle that went down to the wire.
No, people of Amethi, Smriti don't even know you. There you are a well-known face. But you parachute straight into a national contest. They don't even know you, Smriti.
That is a presumption. That is a presumption that you make on behalf of the people of Amethi. I do not want to hear preen about how many people in India or internationally know me. Many maybe because of my background in television, and mostly now because of the thrashing I take on NewsHour every evening from a gentleman called Arnab Goswami. I will only say this, that the people of Amethi have for too long voted for a family, for a dynasty, in the hope that they will receive the benefits of development.
That's Mr. Kesavan on your screen right now. He's going to take you on. 1 minute.
Gandhi's intention that even a debate on Amethi be run by a proxy? Don't the people of Amethi deserve their representative to publicly answer questions posed with regards to Amethi?
Actually, why
to a very important Lok Sabha election?
The moment the candidature was announced, we had the election ready. You know, in the sense it's Kumar Vishwas versus Rahul Gandhi versus Smriti Irani. I wonder why political leaders in India think it is demeaning to come on an open television debate that's going to be watched by millions of people. Why they want to avoid TV debates.
I don't think it's demeaning. I think it's
Mr. Kesavan, can you tell us why?
Line of yours, I think it's the nation's right to know, and that's why I'm here this evening.
Well, can you tell us why, Mr. Kesavan, Rahul Gandhi didn't come on the debate?
Arnab, your show is one of the most watched shows. But let us understand one thing. When you're talking about elections in the biggest democracy in the world, it's not about just television, it's about vision too.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi has done a debate.
My challenge and my invitation to you tonight, Mr. Kesavan, is this.
No holds barred. Can you say Mr. Narendra Modi is running away?
My invitation to you tonight, Mr. Kesavan, my invitation to the Congress Vice President tonight is this. He is the candidate from Amethi, so am I. Give me a date, give me a time, tell me any place that NewsHour wants to have, sir, I'm the Vice President of the Bharatiya Janata Party. If you think that people of this country are beholden to a dynasty, you are sadly mistaken, sir. If you think that people in this country will fall flat at the feet of Rahul Gandhi because of who his forefathers were, let me now say this. Allow me to complete my invitation. Pick a date. Pick a time. Please tell Mr. Gandhi, out of his very busy schedule, give me one day, even half an hour, and let Arnab Goswami be the moderator.
And I say this, and I say this with complete seriousness. Pick a time, pick a place. Let the three candidates agree. Not only will we do a NewsHour featuring all three, I promise you we will do the NewsHour from Amethi. We will get 1,000 people or more from Amethi to watch that debate live. Let's have that debate because I think this debate is extremely important.
Kashmir, pura Kashmir, Pakistan ka Kashmir.
Raking up Kashmir has often been a shortcut to get a few extra votes and revive declining fortunes for irrelevant political players in Pakistan.
Kashmir, pura Kashmir, Pakistan ka Kashmir.
So when arrogant Bhutto Sayan Bilawal raked up Kashmir at a time when Pakistan witnessed turmoil, the NewsHour questioned the PPP spokesman and he predictably had no answers.
You know, it appears to me, Mr. Kaira, that this is, compete with each other and picking up Kashmir week in Pakistan. You know, any politician, any political party competing with each other, I'll raise Kashmir first. But, you know, that hysterical, hoarse voice of Bilawal out there. And also what is most ironical, it's not even, he's reading out from some piece of paper that is under him. He's preparing almost like a stage actor. It's not a convincing performance, Mr. Kaira. Why is Bilawal doing this? He's making a specimen of himself, if I may say so, by doing this.
Please, I have heard your voice, but there is a narrative on the Indian side. You say that Kashmir is our integral part.
Yes.
On Pakistan side, we say that there is a promise by the United Nations, by the Indian leadership, to the people of Kashmir that they will be given right of plebiscite, they will be given right of the self-determination.
You have been told again and again. You've been told again and again about this. You know what happened in the Shimla agreement.
I don't need to be told again and again by you.
It's a lost cause for you.
By the history.
No, Mr. Kaira, sorry to make a point. I'll make a point clearly.
I am sorry.
You hear me, Mr. Kaira. Mr. Kaira,
you are putting some questions to me. Please put question.
Yeah,
don't give me a lesson.
Don't worry, Mr. Kaira. It's not. I'll give you a lesson if required because
this is not a way forward, gentlemen.
Because you have fought wars with India. You have lost every war.
Yes, we have been not just
you've been humiliated every time. You realize that. So therefore nobody in the global community takes you seriously. The UN Security Council has not debated this since 1962.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. I am not here to listen to your sermons. I'm very sorry. Because an anchor has to put questions on me and get my version, you may agree or may disagree.
Your point of view don't seem to be convinced by what you have to say. You obviously want to run away from the program.
I'm sorry. You have not
because you don't want to counter me. If you can counter me factually now. Counter me factually.
Is it a way?
Counter me factually, Mr. Kaira. Counter me.
You have called me over here. Please listen me now. You have called me, invited me in your studio. You put your question and then be patient. If you are not patient and you don't have the capacity to learn, to listen from others, and a different point of view, please don't call us.
Mr. Kaira, I've asked you the question, but you seem to be having no answer tonight. I've told you and you counter me now. I'm asking you.
You're not letting me to answer. You're not letting me to answer.
So I'll ask you a question after that you answer. So my question is simple.
Thank you very much. You are insulting me now.
Well, Mr. Kaira, if you choose to run away from my program, that's not my problem.
I'm not running away from your program. Put your question and then wait.
All right, don't get angry. Here's my question.
Let me give my answer.
Here's my question. Okay, here's my question. I'll ask the question and then I'll wait and you reply. And my question to you tonight, Mr. Kaira, is this. And everyone's watching you.
You have a sermon to give. You have a sermon for me.
My question. No, I'm not sermons. If I'm putting uncomfortable facts, I'm sorry. But these are uncomfortable facts. And I'm just putting a question.
This is no way. Well, I am quite amazed that you are questioning me like this.
I am quite amazed that you expect me to toe the Pakistani line. My question is simply this.
Not all of Pakistani line, but be patient.
Yeah,
listen Pakistani line. Right. I am listening to your line.
So, Mr. Kaira, my question to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm sorry.
Well, if you choose to run away, it's not my problem, Mr. Kaira. And I don't understand why you're so touchy about it. The representative of the PPP just ran away. The lies, LIES, the lies of the Sri Lankans that the 5 Tamil fishermen were drug traffickers, that's the biggest lie. There you are, your balloon has burst.
From a liar, how to write a letter to a foreign dignitary?
You can't write a letter. Why don't you write to Rajapaksa? Are you scared that your relationship will get worse?
Write a letter, you liar.
Your personal friendship with Rajapaksa is more important than the lives of 5 fishermen?
From the Delhi disaster to the May 16th debacle, it's been a year Kejriwal would like to easily forget. Often in the news for drama on the streets of Delhi, there was a reason why his party was often questioned on their style of politics. When he courted arrest outside Tihar, it was clear he was looking for a day's attention.
What drama, Mr. Sarangi? Absolute, straightforward, 100% drama by Arvind Kejriwal. You can pay a 10,000 rupee bail bond like you have done for many Aam Aadmi Party supporters and leaders in the past, but no, you want to go to jail.
I think both Arvind and Prashant have clarified why they have taken this position. So, and then now you are creating this drama because you are giving so much media importance to this thing. They have made a position, they've clarified why they are saying this. And why they have chosen this option.
Do you believe in what you're saying, Mr. Sarangi, or are you just being a faithful party man? Let's get Aryaman Sundaram, who's chuckling away, and Sankarshan Thakur, who finds your arguments unbelievable.
All I can say, Arnab, is that the Aam Aadmi politics is getting tediously repetitive. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Arvind Kejriwal is fast becoming the Hamlet of Indian politics. And if you talk about drama, you can't have more drama than that.
When Somnath Bharti, when that episode and the drama happened over 6 or 7 days, Sankarshan, ask yourself at that point of time, the media covered it. But the media began to ask more and more serious questions about what Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was up to. Because then also you'll remember Mr. Arvind Kejriwal thought everyone's very foolish and then started signing files, called the cameras, come shoot me, signing files outside Railway Bhavan.
I have a response to this, Arnab.
Just one line.
I have a response to this. I will tell you, I do not think as many people would have been lying on the streets in front of Tihar jail if there weren't cameras around. I can bet you that.
I just want to know from Mr. Sarangi.
I also say one thing. The question is not one of attention only. The question is of what kind of attention. This is not the kind of attention that even Mr. Kejriwal could have dreamt of. What he would want is sympathy of the people and trying to basically have divisive politics. I think the kind of responses that have been coming today, it is very evident that the people are fed up of this anarchy and chaos that Mr. Kejriwal seems to indulge in.
You realize how much...
is over.
Mr. Chenoy, this is
a new kind of political party. Some things that we try to
when they were in government,
but we are trying to bring in a new kind of politics.
They worked politically to change anything.
You see what's happening, Mr.
Either
Chenoy.
be in politics
to change something
or be
in India today,
revolutionary.
You also have
can't
to face
be
the
revolutionary in politics and try to govern a place and then protest through dharnas against the government.
Mr. Chenoy, I just want to come in here.
It's a complete oxymoron.
In the course of our journalism, we often encounter threats, intimidation and insult. But it doesn't stop the NewsHour from asking the questions that emerge from the day's headline. BJP's Subramanian Swamy doesn't pull his punches. Neither, unfortunately, does he spare those who wish to dispassionately debate his point of view. His unprecedented personal attack on Arnab only served to undermine the panelists' plummeting credibility.
Subramanian Swamy, why do you choose to be against the views of the majority of the Tamil people here. Why have you got it wrong, and are you myopic in the way you address issues?
You don't know what the Tamil opinion is. I know. I was there in Tamil Nadu today. You were saying massive protests all over Tamil Nadu. There was only one place in a park in Chennai, and that was Vaiko's.
Are you saying the vast majority of the Tamil people want the 5 Tamil fishermen to be hanged in Sri Lanka, or are you saying so?
Don't
One
be
second.
stupid.
Are you saying so?
Don't be stupid.
No, I am not being stupid. I am not being stupid.
Don't be stupid.
I am asking you whether you think people want these 5 people hanged.
Why? Don't be stupid.
Sir, this question is very simple.
I'll tell you what the majority view is.
Do they want the 5 fishermen hanged?
I'll tell you what the majority view is. You're an ignorant man.
That's all right. You're repeating yourself. Answer the question.
Let me tell you, I had said that there is a bilateral agreement between India and Sri Lanka, and you should use that to bring the fishermen who have been convicted to death to India to face further proceedings and appeal in India. That is what I said. I want them to be hanged. Well, where did you pick up this? You've been talking to Vaiko too much.
There has been a case for serious, reasonable doubt in the claims, in the lies, L-I-E-S, the lies of the Sri Lankans that the 5 Tamil fishermen were drug traffickers. That's the biggest lie. But will Subramaniam Swamy write a letter to Rajapakse and say, Mr. Rajapakse, you are a liar to be saying this? Will Subramaniam Swamy call the Sri Lankan? Let Subramaniam Swamy write that letter. Why doesn't Subramaniam Swamy write that letter to Rajapakse saying, Mr. Rajapakse, your government is lying?
They are not done.
Why doesn't he write a letter saying, Mr. Rajapakse, your government is lying?
Oh, I should write the way you want me to lie.
Oh, so you, well, there you are. There you are, your balloon has burst.
From a liar, how to write a letter to a foreign dignitary?
You can't write a letter. Why don't you write to Rajapaksa? Are you scared?
You want to hear yourself, then go on speaking.
No, please, Mr. Swamy, I know that you are not used to being told that you are wrong, but you are wrong tonight.
In reply.
Yes.
Do you want a reply? Do you want a reply or not?
I've been waiting for half an hour.
The reply is that, come on now, again you're interrupting. You have made a spectacle of yourself.
Mr. Swamy,
today.
please, don't do this to yourself anymore.
Come on now, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. I am telling you that it's a court judgment. It may be a lie. In which case, the answer is either appeal or better still, come on now, don't interrupt me.
I put the facts before you. You just agreed 5 minutes back.
Otherwise, I don't have to come to your program at all.
A series of high-profile visits. Politicians, businessmen and other accused. An embarrassing diary revealing details of controversial visits to the CBI Chief's residence. As an embattled Ranjit Sinha fended allegations of conflict of interest, the NewsHour questioned the propriety in a serving CBI director meeting a string of accused in his residence during the pendency of their cases.
Mr. Fulka, are you in any doubt that Ranjit Sinha has to immediately resign as CBI governor? Do you believe his position has become untenable now?
That is right. Pending the inquiry, he should step down. And Mr. Sinha should have known that thing, that when Joginder Singh was the director, he had once met Narasimha Rao, against whom investigation was going on. And the Supreme Court had pulled up Joginder Singh and he apologized and he showed that he will not meet any person now.
Is it a fake diary?
No, I'll tell you something.
No, is the diary true or is the diary fake?
You have to understand. No, Arnav, you have to understand that I am representing the director before court, so it's a matter sub judice.
No, sir, is the diary fake or is the diary true?
The specifics.
No, 1 second. Let's bring it down to this. Has he met?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
but
sir, is the diary fake or is the diary true? You must make a...
or true. Yeah, I'll tell you, if to reply whether the diary is fake or true, one will have to see the diary.
Mr. Sinha till today has not said the diary is fake. And that diary shows he has been meeting the people and he admits that he has met those people. Even now, Mr. Sinha is at such a high position, he should come out and clean. The people of the country are entitled to know what are the facts.
Mr. Singh, The sheer brazenness of it. I mean, here is a CBI director, who confabulates with people accused of tax evasion. He confabulates with people charged in the coal scam. He confabulates with people charged in the 2G scam, among other cases, at his residence and not his official office. And then he says, what's wrong?
Well, Pranav, first of all, Pranav, I think your job is at stake and your job is at risk, because Mr. Fulka has also started saying that the nation needs to know. So I think you have to better watch out that there's somebody there to replace you on this channel now.
Sir, I have no copyright on that line. Thank you.
Your same line of...
Mr. Fulka is free to use it.
Is the BJP solely riding on the Modi wave to conquer one state after the other? That question has often been posed to the BJP since its biggest victory on May 16, 2014, as he took over as the star campaigner in election after election. The NewsHour questioned the Saffron Brigade on the overdependence on the Prime Minister.
He says that when there was tension on the border, Mr. Modi is addressing rallies in Maharashtra. Where are his priorities as the Prime Minister of India? He's raising a question on the Prime Minister's priorities. Please answer.
Whatever Mr. Modi, whatever Prime Minister had to do was done. And see, if Mr. Modi works overboard and if he devotes time to the national importance as well as campaign, why these people are worried? It is only because you don't have answer for Mr. Modi. It is because people gather for Modi's rally and no one gathers for your rally. That is your problem. Nobody is coming from your rally and everybody is gathering for Modi's rally. Lakhs of people are gathering for Modi's rally. No one is coming for your rally. That is your worry. That is your worry that no one is coming for your rally. Your rally is showing empty chairs and Mr. Modi's rally are gathering lakhs and lakhs of people. That is your worry. That is your problem. You don't have answer to Mr. Modi. That is your problem. You have no answer to Mr. Modi. That is your problem. That is your problem. That is your problem. You don't have answer to Mr. Modi. You have no second Modi.
Now,
Modi is Modi. You have no second Modi.
Now, 1 second, please. You see, 1 second. Can you both cool your temper?
Mr. Modi's priorities tell you that he's desperate to win Maharashtra. He's got a right to do that.
You're not.
At the cost of
No, he's asking. No. Now
he's at the cost of national priorities.
Sanjay.
Are you playing a drama? Are you playing a drama? Are you playing a game?
The chief minister candidate.
Sanjay, you made your point. Let him respond to you. By the way, I don't know what's wrong in being desperate. It is something,
Well, I can tell you his dwindling political fortunes were already obvious in the by-polls. And I can tell you that despite Mr. Fadnavis is very brave, and I appreciate that he's got to take this posture that we're going to get
I have some figures majority. For you now.
The truth is Mr. Modi is reflected in this campaign that the BJP is bankrupt in Maharashtra and Haryana.
I have one.
Imagine Dr. Manmohan Singh absent from Delhi and campaigning in Maharashtra or Tamil Nadu or goddamn where, and Pakistan has attacked.
What is the difference? Manmohan Singh being in Delhi and not being
Let him reply now.
It has always been same. Mr. Manmohan Singh being in Delhi and outside Delhi has always been same. His presence was never there because he never had any power. Power was outside. What difference does it make? What difference does it make? Even if Mr. Manmohan Singh is at Delhi or if he is at outside, power is with Sonia Ji. Power was never with Mr. Manmohan Singh.
In your case, the power is with Mr. Mohan Bhagwat in Nagpur.
Mr. Fadnavis,
I let's accept that.
I have always said that.
Mr. Fadnavis, without the consent of the Prime Minister, a Chief Minister can't even appoint a PS. Will the minister be in a position to take the decision regarding defense or internal security?
Everybody is taking.
Everybody is taking. Appoint a PS without the consent of the Prime Minister.
That is your problem. What are we talking about? Everything is going good. That is your problem. That everything is going good despite what you wish.